Come on, Ragavan, no. Thought Monitor. Affinity for artifacts. When it enters, draw 2 cards. This would be worth it for 5 mana. 7. That's kind of crazy. That's great. 2/2 flyer. Potentially pretty cheap. Doubt it's worth anything. It is worth a little bit. There's a similar card in Affinity that's just like draw 2 cards for 5 mana with Affinity for artifacts, and this you get a 2/2 as well, and it's an artifact, so that might be reasonable. Bird Baloth. Haven't you heard? Whoa. Yeah, it's not super easy to put 1/1 counters on things, but it's certainly possible. Green-white. Whenever you discard a card, you may pay 1. If you do, amass 2. So keep putting that on. We got Zuran Orb here. Chrome Courier would be good for our deck. Wave Sifter was great when I played with it. Unfortunately, Affinity is like red-white, so maybe we could go Jeskai Affinity. Artifact creature, when you cast a spell with converted mana 4 or greater, make a Thopter. That's pretty cool, because if you have Affinity spells that are getting cheaper. Oh, that's pretty cool. Non-creature artifact with mana value X. This is nuts, because it can kill lands. Spinner. Wren's Run Hydra. The Collector's a nice one to flicker. I think Wave Sifter is the pick here. Or Tanglepool Bridge to help with our monitor. Evoke, you can cast this for cheap. I'm gonna take Wave Sifter. Wave Sifter is good card. Milliken. Mill a card, add 1. This is a reprint. If we want to mill ourselves, I don't really want to. On-creature spell surveils 1. And then it becomes a huge monster. Recalibrate is fine. Knighted Myrrh. When it gets counters, that's pretty cool. Enrage, Proliferate. Yeah, what to do. 1/1 in flying. Return to its hand from the battlefield or the graveyard. 1/1 in flying. Could be good. I think we want creatures, though. You know what? I'm going to take this. I'm going to take Recalibrate. Solid card. Oh, sweet. Filigree Attendant. Kind of a perfect one. Strike It Rich. Treasure. 2 treasures. Rustvale Bridge would be fine. I think the Attendant is what we want. This can get pretty big, and if you can clear things out of the way and get a bunch of artifacts, you're in good shape. Land or non-land. Investigate does make an artifact, which can be good, but I think we take the Attendant here. Want a lot of cheap stuff. Sack this, draw a card. It's a cheap artifact creature. That's probably enough reason to take it. And it's in our color. The skill is a good trick in this deck. And then we have some other stuff. What is this Manticore? It's cool to have enchantment creatures in a set like this. 3/4. You may discard a card on the beginning of combat on your turn. When you do, X damage to any target, where X is the number of card types the discarded card has. So 1 damage usually. Whoops, I almost switched to it. Yeah, let's get Parcel Mer. Altar of the Goyf. I don't think we want that. Here's an artifact land. Artifact spells or activate abilities of artifacts, and it has modular 1 for whatever reason. Gargoyle. Thornglint Bridge. Power Depot. I don't love Power Depot. I guess it's okay. Take the bridge, because that helps us play Wave Sifter and play white, both of which are good deals for me. Okay, the breaker's nice. We could grab a wizard. Dreadmaw. Another Thornglint Bridge. That's probably what we want here. Right. These Dreadmaws are pretty awful. The one game your opponent doesn't have a way to target it. Hello, Ewan. Yeah, I don't I don't think it's any good at all. There's so many ways of incidentally targeting it. Some decks might not be able to, but you know, in the rare case that they actually trade a card with it, they're usually trading up in mana, you know, some cheap spell, some cheap combat trick. Yeah, I guess I've been usually doing midday, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Don't know what to take here. I'm gonna take this cheap artifact creature. Whoa, the courier's back. That's nuts. Yeah, if we're gonna take advantage of Thought Monitor and Attendant, we're gonna want all these creatures, but this wheeling is crazy. Yeah, the Zoom nightmare. Ah, at least you don't have a commute, right? Affinity for artifacts with the whale? Wow, I can't believe this is so open. Tanglepool Bridge, that's perfect. Don't care about Chatterstorm. This doesn't create anything we want. Yeah, just your typical Bant artifact deck. If we play green at all, which we might not. Kolos, that helps get what we need. We could also take a red card. Could take a red card, but I think we're committed to these colors a little bit. Evidence. Yeah, Zoom is definitely a weird one, and I don't think it's quite the best format for teaching or learning. I think we want the Knighted Myrrh here. Blessed Respite, just because it's less common, and another artifact land in case we want red. We did get some good stuff, but I don't think we're quite there yet. Dauthi Voidwalker. Dauthi Voidwalker Old Frame is worth something. Heck, this is worth something too. 13 tickets. Can you get the old frame? That might be something restricted to like treasure chests or something. I don't know how it all works online. I haven't seen one yet, certainly, in a pack online. Yeah, we'll take this. It's worth more than a pack, and that's usually my threshold. So taking this card is like going 2-1 in the draft. Which I'll take. Chrome Courier. Hey, it wheeled last time. Maybe it'll wheel this time. It's like draw a card, gain 3 life. It's just a 1-1, but still pretty good. The Acolyte could be decent in this deck. I'm not holding my breath for it. Really, I just want the courier back, but if we don't get it, it's not that important. Ooh, the Razor Bridge. That is one I want. Lens Flare is kind of nuts. What is more important to us? This bridge, which is really the two colors we're in, or a premium affinity removal spell? Juggernaut seems okay. Oh, paper magic. Yeah, I think I could go Flare here. I'm lucky my partner plays Magic a little bit, so we've played together. We've done we've picked up pre-release kits and we were able to play a little Magic. But it'd be nice to get back to a real tournament at some point. I like lose focus. We do want to focus on getting artifacts. If you control 3 or more tokens, +2/+0 and first strike, we have a way to make like a crab and a clue token, but I don't think that's amazing. 1 lose focus is fine. Flying 2/1. Flying 4/1. Yeah, let's grab lose focus. I actually really love this. Masked and Vaccinated Commander. Everyone show your commander and show your vaccination proof. No, that's cool though. I actually tried fencing, live fencing again this week, so you have your big fencing mask on, and then you're like, you're also wearing your mask. That was kind of interesting. Junk Wielder, affinity for tokens. I don't think that's what we need here. Blue-green tokens. We just don't have many ways of making tokens, I'm afraid. Wave Sifter. Lose focus. I don't want so many lose focus, but oh, well. I'll take lose. I like this type of card. I don't know how good it is, but I really like it. Here we go. Mental Journey. A bridge, which I need to get one of at least. Basic land cycling. Thorn Glint. I guess they're all bridges, but we need the blue-white bridge especially. Yeah, I'm just going to bite the bullet here. Take it. What is this? Storm. I love these like 7-drop storms. Well, good luck on the homework. Thanks for checking in. Just, you know, just leave it open, mute it, so I get to pump that viewer count up. Ornithopter of Paradise. Silly card, but a good one. Grab it here. I don't think we're missing out on any great green card, and I don't need a 3rd lose focus. Nothing wrong with the 3rd one, per se. More tokens. Bant should really just be tokens, but I'm going all in on these affinity cards. Curator is decent. What we need is some good equipment. There we go. Do I want this? Infiltrator can't be blocked. Is this that good? Can't be blocked 2/3 for 2? I guess it's good. But it is not an artifact itself, so that makes it a lot weaker. I'm going to take the spinner. The courier. Courier's back. People aren't as excited about it as I am, I guess. Step through. Ah, we do have a wizard, and it's pretty good with this wizard. And nothing else to take here. Kolos. What a funny ability. I guess it takes away a card from a graveyard. Break the ice. It's worth like 25 cents. Yeah, take it. It's another expensive kind of card. Journey's back. Happy to see that. 2 Koloses. I hope we can make something out of this. It's not quite the powerful affinity deck that it should be, but we'll see. We'll see what we can get. Squirrel Sanctuary. That must be... it must do something. Hold on. Why is this so late? Make a 1/1. Non-token creature you control dies. Pay 1. If you do, return this to your hand. I think if you're doing Enchantress and or tokens, that could be good. There are some Squirrel Lords in the set. Sithis, Harvest's Hand. Yeah, here's the Enchantment Lord. Let's see, Sithis. 2 tickets. I don't think we need that. Affinity for Artifacts and Cascade. 9 mana. What we really need is a bunch of little cheap artifacts at that point. But yeah, let's grab this. This is one of the better enchantresses they've ever printed. I guess it's legendary, which makes it a bit worse. Let's grab the Sphinx. Barbed Spike, perfect. This makes 2 artifacts, right? Yeah. Bone Shredder's nice. Nothing here stands up to Barbed Spike for us. Maybe we just do 1 lose focus and try to maximize our count. Mana cost 4 or greater. Sifter evokes and then gets 2 closer to affinity. So it's like ramp 2 for a couple of our cards. And ramp 2 for this. 5 for 5/6. Junkwinder's not awful. Maybe we can make it work. Hard Evidence makes 2 tokens. The Spike makes a token. It's funny it's not Living Weapon. I guess to be a Thopter, it can't be a living weapon. Javelineer is pretty bad in our deck, except that it ramps. We don't have a way of putting more counters on it. Step through. Blessed Respite, a fog that also shuffles. Yavimaya, Cradle of Growth. That's going to be worth something someday. It's 4 tickets now. I think we can take it. Huh. 2 for a 2/2 and make something an island. If you have Island Walk, I guess that's pretty... Oh, why don't we just grab Yavimaya? Each land is a forest in addition to its other land types. It doesn't really help us. But the next best pick for us here is Mishra's Factory. And that's not worth 4 tickets, is it? Unmarked Grave. Any rare card here. Just rare drafting. It's only 61 cents. That is probably too low to really consider. But what else do we have? Echo. Don't love Echo. Anything that makes a token. It's like a horrible version of, not Exhume, Entomb. A pretty bad version of Entomb. We do not have ways of getting counters on things. Not easily. This is tough. I'll take another mental journey. It's something I can play, for sure. Whenever you discard a card, each opponent mills 2 cards. And that includes cycling and a couple of other effects. But we're not milling here. Creature tokens you control have flying. That's a little bit too much of a setup cost for our deck. Mystic Redaction. Redaction action. We could take this Crypt Keeper, which might play well against some decks. Yeah. Fairgrounds Patrol. Ooh, here we go. Vectis Gloves. A surprisingly powerful card. Your opponent won't always have a land, but they will sometimes. Piercing Rays. This is one of the few removal spells that just answers anything. It's a shame not to take a Razor Tide Bridge. Because at this point, I don't know if we're playing Sifter. And then, in that case, we'll want the artifact lands if we can get them. Yeah, I'll take the raise. I think it's too important. Here we go. Steelfin Whale. Affinity for a 3/4. That's not awful. Archfiend of Sorrows. With a name like that, it just kills all your opponent's creatures. Goodness. Not for us, though. Fodder Tosser. Okay. Discard a card. Yeah, why don't we take that if it's kind of a bad plummet in case we need something like that. Captain Ripley. Javelinier's back, not too surprising. Pretty good burn spell. 2 mana, 4 damage. You have to really, wow, last pick, lose focus. You have to really know what you're up against to play Flame Rift, because in the mirror, it is especially bad. But if you're on the play, it might be good even in the mirror. All right. What to do? Put a 1/1 counter on target creature. That could be good with the Javelineer. Leave that to our sideboard. 1 lose focus should be enough, like I was saying. Gloves. Recalibrate is fine as a 1/of. So Shiny should be good. We have some expensive cards. Once we get these journeys going, that should be pretty good. Flying and Cascade. So pretty much just cast anything in your deck. Including Thought Monitor. Landscaper Kolos. Do we want another one of those? It's a lot of basic land cycling, which I think is good. Yeah, I think we do want the Wave Sifter. If for no other reason than we want to play all these lands. We only have 4. Cut a Javelin here. I just don't think it's that good. These are all very good. These are all good or fine. Knighted Moor works well enough with the Extruder. Keep that. Not sure about Junk Winder. How many tokens? 1, 2, 3. So shiny, keep something tapped. If we have a token, it gets a bit better. Cut the Junk Winder. And then that's probably enough, given 3 basic land cycling cards. So we'll play 1 forest. $15, 9, 1. It's a good start. 10, 5, 1. What's the Barbed Spike? It's 2 to equip, but it also just makes it 2-1 to begin with. But does it give it flying? No. But the thing is flying. Okay. So we are going to cut 2 white sources, a blue source, and a blue source. That gives us 6 white sources. I think that's too low. 7 is probably fine. And then all of this. 11, maybe that's too much. We could do 10, 8, 1 or 10, 8, 4. Plus the Ornithopter. Oh wait, these don't add blue. What am I thinking? Never mind. 9, 7, 4. 9, 7. 9, 7 looks good. Technically 10, 8, whatever, and also we've got 3 basic land cyclers. So very unlikely we get screwed. Is this a green card? That's weird. The legendary frame here. I'm sure I did set Twitch. I don't know the set quite that well. This is my 3rd draft of it. And we don't even have any Esper lands besides the bridge. Yeah, it's a bit all over the place here. Whale, those guys. But we've definitely got win conditions. We've got the gloves. I guess that's our biggest win condition, and flyers are always good. The spinner is pretty neat with our strategy here. 16 lands might be a bit weak, but I think that's fine. Play first, sure. How do we like this? I think we like this enough. This is the format of mulligans. The more powerful the format, the more the more often you'll see mulligans. Let's see, get the gloves down, then they just never play their artifact land. Hopefully they just slam it in play. But I don't think I'm going to try to hide the fact that we have gloves. We have flyers anyway. It's like 2 bone saws. Tide Shaper. Land becomes an island. Well, thank you. How kind of you. Just what I wanted. So we look at the top 2, and if we put an artifact into our hand, we gain 3 life. So that's the one that gives us green. We can just pass. Artifact Landwalk. Tide Shaper blue-green, so that's the token deck, right? See what they can do here. Noble Hierarch. That's like a 40 ticket card, isn't it? Maybe less. 9 tickets. Never mind. It's just a rare. Wait, why does this thing keep getting bigger? Oh, because of Exalted. Makes sense. We could keep it tapped, but I guess we don't really care about that. Let's just get another Chrome dude down here. Knighted Myrrh, Ornithopter of Paradise. Both are artifacts. We'll do the... I don't really love Knighted Myrrh. But, yeah, it's better. Alright, attack for a bit. And they're missing land. That gets them Jund mana. Makes sense, it's kind of the opposite of the Noble Hierarch. Instead of blue-white, it's black-red. Abundant Harvest, I guess they're choosing land, aren't they? They get a forest. Not to miss too many more land drops here. And the Thopter of Paradise. Good blocker for my stuff. Squirrel Sanctuary, cool. First token has arrived. 3, taking 3 again. Land would be great. Just land off the top would be great. We can't do that much here. But I want to set up to have land next turn. So let's cycle the journey. I've got 1 blue still up here, because this is an island, by the way, if you couldn't tell. So maybe we want plains? Wait, does it just get any land? Basic land, okay. Then we could do Knighted Myrrh or Vectis Gloves. I think we do Knighted Myrrh, then maybe block the squirrel. And I don't mind killing their Ornithopter of Paradise with the Javelineer, if it comes to it. I could so shiny the Hierarch. Really restrict their mana. But let's just do our own thing. Forget what they have. They've got plenty of mana. I mean, it's just one mana. We could save this for the good stuff and wait till we have a token in play, which I'm sure will happen eventually. Yeah, this thing I don't care so much about. We've got 6 mana available. We're going to get Sifter into play. They didn't even need 6. Yeah, it wouldn't have done much. Proliferate. They don't really have anything to proliferate. That's nice. Cast this guy. Oh, we could have attacked first, but oh well. Sifter's still nice. Okay, they're taking that all to save their Thopter, and we'll just pass it. No! Oh, I needed to play my land. That's the danger of a new set, when you're kind of rusty. Exalted. 5 damage. I need my flyer. Oh, I could have this bridge. Then the Kolos would come into play. Shardless Agent. Didn't know that was in this set. Nice Cascade Trigger Agent. 10 out of 10. Hard Evidence. Wow. Draws him a card, gets him a crab. Crab's not that good against our Air Force, but the clue is nice. That thing has Vigilance. Yikes. So we'll play this turn before we forget. They don't have an artifact to land yet. We have plenty of tokens. So, what am I likely to do here? Get the gloves on. That thing will be a 5/4 attacker. And then hold up Adapt with the Knighted Myrrh. Yeah, let's do that. And that would trade it with the Daggertooth. Is that really the best we can do? Maybe we so shiny the Daggertooth. That's reasonable. Get this on here. Seven. Yeah, this could potentially kill them in 2 hits. But I'm not going to waste so shiny offensively yet. That's 7. And then what was I going to do? So shiny the Daggertooth. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, let's do it. So we tap it, we scry 2, Lens Flare, and land. Let's top both. I don't mind drawing land next turn, and if we must, we can use a clue to keep digging. There goes the clue. It's looking really good for me here. They have a lot, they're wide, but shallow in terms of power. 2 power max. If they hit us with everything, we go to 7. So shiny there. Yeah. God, I hope they play an artifact land. Then we just kill them with Knighted Myr. They actually just can't play an artifact land, and they know it. 3, 4. Yeah, we only get 4 damage in here. So we need 2 hits, but we're having a squirrel. Whenever you sacrifice an artifact, and they don't have any sacrifice, they don't have any artifacts to sacrifice. We could use Piercing Rays. Yeah, take another 3. Gotta think here. Do I want to tap something down offensively in my upkeep? No. Hello, Pearl. I don't. I don't want to tap something down offensively during my upkeep. I don't want to do it. But I will play land. Could put Abundant Harvest back for them. What would we do with the Myr? They'd probably block it with Shardless Agent. So I'm not going to bother attacking with our Myr. Does this thing have modular? I guess it does. When the Javelineer dies, that's pretty cool. I just have to attack in the air. Oh, what is this? What is going on here? Oh! Oh, cool. Okay. They gain a life. They draw a card. They may pay 1 and bring that back. That's interesting. Wasn't even thinking about that. But that might seal the deal here. No, let's just play Kolos. That pretty much stops them from attacking with anything. They could activate the squirrel twice next turn. I don't think there's anything in the set that would like reanimate this, and even if there was, they'd have to fling it at me to kill me. Alright, what do you have? This time, oh no, 2 Thopters. We can't really get past both. Puh. So maybe we need another turn. Yeah, I'm not going to bother tapping just 1. Lens Flare. Yeah, we knew that was coming. So, what do we do? The squirrel is a bit of a problem for us. Just a bit of a problem. They get 2 counters on the squirrel. You know, I messed up. I should have tapped the squirrel. Island. Okay, I like that. Keep these guys attacking. I should have tapped that pesky squirrel. That's what I should have done. Because they can just do this infinitely. Wait, yield until here? What the heck? No! I don't want to yield until there. No! I didn't ever see this option before. How do you... Oh god, I didn't want to yield. I wanted to kill that thing. Oh my god. Yield until here? Sorry, that one is new to me. So now what? I guess we just keep going. Oh, that's good. Whoops. Okay, let's just do that. Call it a day. They only have 1 flyer, so next turn maybe I tap that down. That'll be enough. What happens when the forecast gets countered? I guess it's obvious. Nothing happens, it just stays in your hand. Dope. Too many flyers. Chitter spitter. Squirrels get bigger, doesn't matter. Making this harder on myself than it needs to be. But let's just tap that down. Tap target untapped creature. Yes, great. And they see that we have enough damage to attack past 1 creature. They do have a lot of tokens, which may make bounce spells better, especially bounce 2 creatures. Gloves was always good. I mean, it's better if they have an artifact land, but it's not bad if you have a bunch of flyers. So shiny. This might be a bit worse than usual. Let's make that change. I'd rather bounce 2 tokens than tap something they sacrifice later. Great. Good hand. And we get to start, well, pretty early with some hard evidence. We don't need green for a while. We only have 1 green card in our deck. But the artifacts are nice. Come on, crab. Bring it on. So they're going to choose non-create. Oh no, they chose land. Got a forest. Actually, I have no idea what they did. Why did they have 2 cards revealed? Oh, because it reveals both. What happens to the other one? Goes to the bottom. Wait, what? Reveal cards from the top until you get the chosen kind. Okay, so they put Aerialist on the bottom, Forest into their hand. Right. We're getting there. Then do we want extra white? So we have white-blue and blue-green. Yeah, I think that's what we want. Did they attack me for 0? The nerve of some people. Unreal. They attacked me with their crab? That's crazy. Oh, sweet. We've got recalibrate to get this thing. I mean, we might as well block all of this, right? I just don't need my crab for anything. Another abundant harvest for another land. They played their forest. Whew. Now we could exile the clue or just bounce it, and I think bouncing it makes the most sense here. I do not want to take too much more off of that. Rise and shine. Ooh, the overload cost is nuts. Ooh, Ornithopter right into play. That's good stuff. Yeah, and that's the island, so we know about everything they revealed so far. It's all been played. Yeah, alright. I want some land. I think we can take a hit here, so let's land cycle for a blue source and then hold the blue's focus. And our clue. Well, we take a hit of 2 here, 3 if they find their exalted critter. I can't counter much. Nice, they could have just cast the Strider, but they're land cycling it instead? That's crazy. Maybe they know I'm holding up blue's focus. Did they see it last game? Dermatoxy. What the heck? Oh, shoot. Let's do this. Oh man, okay. What tap 2 untapped creatures you control. This becomes a copy of the exiled card. Except it's a vehicle artifact in addition to its other types. Does that mean... I don't know what that means, actually. Do they have to then crew it? I don't know what that means. No, I think it doesn't have a crew cost. This is the crew cost, essentially. That sucks. I would have liked to have countered that, but I didn't have enough mana open. Well, we got a 4/4. How big is this thing? 6/4? Piercing Rays doesn't do it. It's still a creature, yeah. Yep. I'm reverse engineering it to figure it out here. Filigree Attendant, Knighted Myrrh. Hey, appreciate the subscription. 4 years, yeah, exactly 4 years. Congratulations to both of us. Yeah, thank you, I appreciate that. Then what? I could play Knighted Myrrh. That thing comes in for 6. We could Piercing Rays Shardless Agent. We could just try to trade it with the Attendant. This is tough. Let's go this route. We've got our 4/4 or 4/3, and that stops their agent from attacking. and potentially trades with the Dermo Taxi. See how quickly they kill my thing here. So shiny. Great. So they get an 8 damage, and then they scry 2. Because of a simple crab. Oh dear. Doesn't really change much. And that's it. That's all they have. Thankfully. It just happens to be a vehicle. Whatever. 8 damage. And piercing rays will not affect it. I needed a land here. Yes, I did. Interestingly, they tapped that, which gives me somewhat of an out. Wait, what? Oh, it's my upkeep. Oh. Huh. Take another 8. And then play Kolos. Fun. Okay, yeah, let's just assume we take another 8 and try to survive the next turn. So, we basic land cycle. Got 2 blue, 2 white. We don't really need anything in particular. Let's get white. Play it. Piercing rays here. Javelineer. And maybe I'll just chump this 6/4. Put another counter on my filigree attendant for what it's worth. Wait, they're going to attacks without activating their taxi. Whoops. That's good for me. That is good news for me. Well, I misclicked once. Ravenous Squirrel. Alright, we're back in this game. I did myrrh. Got our beast, our beastie. Alright, what do we want to give them back? Let's give them another abundant harvest back. They'll love that. Everybody loves that. Squirrel gets bigger. They don't have... Well, yeah, they do have the mana to sacrifice their crab, for instance. Squirrel is so good in this deck. Ouch, 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 ouch. Not what I want to see. They tapped out of their black source. That's cool. What? Excuse me? What is this attack? That was surprising. Ooh, excellent. Well, not that good. I can bounce the crab. Bounce that thing, and then they can still crew that. Wizard cycling. I'm pretty sure I know what my wizard is, and it's just my Ethereum spinner. For whatever that is. It is a 2/1. It makes bigger things. So I can find that. But that's not that good here. So I think we play the Knighted Myr and pass it. Oh, I can bounce my Attendant. Duh. Okay, it doesn't matter. We can do that next turn. This is better. I mean, we get a 3/3, so we have 2 creatures that can trade with their taxi. I think the 4/6 is better. What have you got? So shiny. Let me think. 6. We can counter it unless they pay 6. Shoot. And they have exactly 6 to pay. So they get us down to 4. Dang it. Not to mention Scry 2. I'm really getting punished for not stepping through last turn. Because they wouldn't have had a token even. 1 card top, 1 bottom. Yeah, you got that. I have to trade with the Strider. Double strike. Down to 4. So we're still okay here. Maybe. Extruder. Cool. Yeah, let's play that. Echo's kind of annoying, but it means we can counter some big things. Let's try to speed up here. We can counter unless they pay 4. Are they going to exactly play around lose focus? Yes, they are. Yikes. As usual. That kills us pretty quickly. Sack another clue. Jesus. Come on. They played around lose focus exactly twice in a row. We need an answer to Wave Sifter quick. We could find our wizard. Echo it is. Oh, shoot. Yeah, we're just gonna lose here. But I need to pay it. And then draw something good. Lens Flare, that's great. It's actually good. Still a game. How many artifacts do I have? 5, so it doesn't cost that much. Cool. Counter something unless they pay 2. We're done echoing here. Barbed Spike, not bad. Let's bounce Familiar and Attendant. Does that make sense here? Lose Focus is just dead, basically. We could also just bounce their Dagger Tooth. We need to sack 2 artifacts to make Extruder big enough. Alright, let's do this. Let's cast this on here and here. 2, 3, 4, 5. And play the Barbed Spike. And they don't have much to proliferate. Play that Spike and pass it. Great. I might even just trade with my Extruder. No. What are you doing? What are you doing? Draw 3 cards. Oh no. The first thing we could have countered in 6 years. If we had any mana up. They just drew 3 cards. What an insane run they're having. Squirrel Sanctuary. Jeez. This is insane. All their squirrels are bigger. Insane. Create a 1/1. Let me think about this. I don't want to sacrifice too many artifacts. But I do want something in play that can defeat these Dagger Tooths. So let's sacrifice this guy, and I think we just sacrifice the blue or the white-green. Maybe the land's more important than the spike. So they can return the Sanctuary to their hand. Proliferate does nothing. So now I have something that can beat all their stuff. Island is good. Let's get the Assistant in play. Hold up Lose Focus. Yeah, Modern Horizons. It's a crazy one. Squirrel Sanctuary. All their squirrels are 2/2s. I can't beat this Chitter Spitter. Five damage on my Attendant. Go down to 2 life here. Put another counter on there, get another squirrel. So now all their guys are 3/3s. So everything's lethal. Couldn't counter that. So I need to bounce 2 of their things again, but yeah, they've just drawn miraculously. What does this do? Pay 2. A miraculous draw. 2 cards is good. Parcel Myrrh. They have 4 lethal creatures. I don't have enough to block it all. Lose focus does nothing. Target creature. Okay. I think we're okay here. Let's get Vectis Gloves into play, however. Because we're going to be doing a lot of sacrificing artifacts this turn. Yeah, keep sacking those squirrels. They didn't. 3/3s are enough for them, I guess. Alright. Here's how we do this. 1 block here. 1 block here. A false block here and a false block here. Or, better yet, like this. So what does this do? No, I really do want to kill all their squirrels. So let's do a false block here and a true block here. And then we sacrifice to put one on here. We sacrifice the Vectis Gloves. And then we sacrifice to put one here. We sacrifice the Spike. And then we sacrifice to put one here, and we sacrifice this. And I think that's enough. They have 2 creatures. Oh, and an aerialist. Uh-oh. So now we still need to keep all of our creatures back. Never ending. Oh well, at least we can counter their next spell, which might be the Sanctuary. Maybe. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Counter unless they pay 8. Counter unless they pay 8. Thopter's fine. That's fine. Draw something good. An island! Wow! So good. I think I should have not killed their 2/2 maybe. Tough. So they sack their token. Now we've got too much attacking us, so we're dead. Okay. What? Oh, begin sideboarding, huh? Shoot, I think we won the first one. Oh, well this should be easy then. Submit. I need to go quick though. Alright, we need to go quick here. Deck's fine, I think. Take my upkeep stop off. You got Abundant Harvest. Fine with me. They got Squirrel Sanctuary. Affinity for artifacts. Cost 7. Tide Shaper. Oh no, more islands. That could be bad. Vectis Gloves. We need a white source. We got 2 blue sources. 3, that costs 5, that costs 6. Come on, white source. Let's go. You don't have an artifact land. Swing 4. So that untaps. 1, 2, 3, and they'll trade with my token. Still have 3. That still costs 6 then. That was wise of them, I think, to do it the way they did there. Squirrel Sanctuary. Chitter Spitter. And maybe on their upkeep, return target creature to its owner's hand. One, two, three, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not even sure if they do that, but I guess with all this, they can't help it. I might just counter anything here. 0. And then I think I want to land cycle with Kolos. For planes. That should allow me to play the Sphinx here. Oh, but let's do this first. Get us another token. Or that'll cost 5. Sifter. That would have been a nice one to counter. But no countering. Can't afford to do that. 5. Okay, 4. 1, 2. One, 2, 3, 4. Cascade into something. Cast it. Make a token. You got it. No attacks. What is this? Flying 4/4. Simple. Simple, really. Another aerialist. I can't believe they have no lands. What are they doing? I think that's fine. Sure. Step through. Bounce 2 critters. Let's get these guys going. Pass it. We've got Recalibrate up. And we're ahead in time. Yeah, I think we got this. Four, five. That seems fine. End step, let's... This is 1. Let's get our thing a little better. And this thing a little better. Swing 8. Cool. They've got a lot more moving parts, so I think if they can't win on time, it's going to be rough. Always yield to those clues. I think they want to sack that second clue, yeah. Bunch of 4/4s. We can just lose our Javelineer here, no problem. Calibrate. Let's get rid of one of those. And lose our Javelineer. Modular. Yeah. Okay. Let's get these two in for max damage. And then re-equip the spike here. Pass. That's 12 damage. If we don't block. Seems good, so we trade off there and kill him on the crackback. Don't misclick. Game is ended. By time, of all things. Sabboth wins the match. Or maybe they conceded. Well, can't go back to chat now. Good thing we won that first game. Got the jitters from that last game. Gotta relax. They've got our upkeep. Counterspell's rare. Yeah, right. No, it's uncommon. It might be a rare from the archive, from the Mystical Archive in whatever set had the Mystical Archive. Strixhaven. But as a card in this set, you know, they're not going to print Counterspell as a rare. I need a blue. This hand looks a lot worse when you draw 3 blue cards in a row. Pretty far from playing Lens Flare, too. Bushido, Frog Samurai. What an abomination. Alright, a little closer to playing Lens Flare. Still can't do it this turn. Squash this frog. Really close to Thought Monitor. If we don't get land here, I think we just hard evidence. Yeah, that's the one with the hand. It says, nope, you do not have permission. Interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can't quite do Thought Monitor here. Spinner is probably worth it. I hope it doesn't die immediately, but if it doesn't, we're in good shape. Good shape down to 10 life, I mean. Eight. So -4 to the cost, so it's 3 mana for that. I need another blue source. 3/3 lifelink. I gotta win the late game anyway here. But holding up Lens Flare is good. I mean, that's another token for the spinner. I need another blue, please. Alright, let's just get Monitor down. Maybe we'll draw blue. Phew, we didn't even draw land! Let alone blue. Oh well, we've got Lens Flare. Sheesh. Take 4. Kill the lifelinker. I think we just take 4 here, yeah. Uh-oh. Big monsters. What's this? 2/1/1 white birds. At least we can go toe-to-toe with this thing. Otherwise, it is just a 2/4 flyer? I can deal with that. Land would have been nice at some point. We could just use Journey to get a land. Basic land cycling. What an awful use of this. And then we go hard evidence and Ornithopter of Paradise. Easy. Pass it. Well, at least we have some decent blockers here. Land equals food or treasure? Huh. Not bad. We still have 4 extra white. Go here. here. Take another 4. Is that right? We could also put all our eggs on this basket. And then pinch a bird with the javelineer. Why do I never get the chance to do this? I've just like F6 through my whole game here. Hands up. Okay, what do we do? We can exile this gargoyle. Bounce a bird. Play Filigree Attendant and get another monster. Start with that. And that's pretty good. That shuts everything else down. Gargoyles included. Yeah, I'm just gonna pass here. I don't think we're on offense yet. 4 life and all that. Combat, bring it on. Nothing. Great. Land. I'm rich. We're rich. Yeah. Attack. Parcel Myrrh is a clue. Oh, and they have an artifact land, so as soon as we get our thing, we just kill them in 2 hits. Our equipment. Gain 3 life. Huh, nice. Not so scary. Well, I guess it might take 3 hits. It's a lot of life. Let's get rid of this Parcel Myrrh. All right, land. Nice. God, this card's good. It's the only green splash in the deck, and I don't regret it. Recalibrate. We've already played land. Let's just pass it. We have bombs in our deck that'll crack this game open. No need to rush things. And they keep drawing lands. Fine with me. Their board is pitiful compared to mine. The Avenger can still attack. That's the funny part. No, I guess not. Not now that we have the Myrrh. Nice. Okay. Yeah, we could team up our double strike 3/3 with Javelineer to kill it with and save our Myrrh. Okay. Okay. Do we need to bounce things? No, I like the setup as it is. What was Yavimaya worth? 8? Oh, 3 tickets. Still. It's something. Didn't take it over much. Voidwalker. $14. So about 17 tickets here for a 25 ticket draft. If you're keeping score. Thought Monitor is insane. This card is great. Comes down pretty early. All the artifact lands have come in handy too. If not for Wave Sifter, then for casting all our affinity spells and getting this Filigree Attendant up to a 13-3. Here it is, Vectis Gloves. Vectis. Sometimes they just make up words, but sometimes they're words that look made up. And they're actually real words. Here's a question. When that 1-drop makes a land into an island, does it... I don't think it does, but does it make it no longer an artifact land? And does it remove indestructible from it? Those are two good questions. I think it would remove indestructible from it, the way indestructible is ruled now. But I think it would keep its subtype artifact. It used to be indestructible could not be removed for one reason or another. Maybe I'm crazy. Is that right? And I forget what the change in the rule was that made that different, but I'm pretty sure it's different. Attendant, we got Courier next. Or we could do Spinner into Attendant, and that's pretty good. Ooh. Scurry Oak. The evolution. The tree evolution, if you will. Alright, so now we get Spinner down, swing 2. This doesn't have a reach, does it? Some tree folk do, some don't. You never can tell. So then I'll get Attendant, which comes with the Thopter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it'll be a 6/3 flyer. Deathrite Confidant with a Vraska avatar. Golgari Swarm. Nice. Did I win game 1? This is, yeah, this is game 2 here. Spinner, I don't know if they... I don't know what's going on here. Why wouldn't they attack into Spinner? Spinner's like a huge bomb. I mean, not necessarily, but... it's still something you gotta worry about. But they didn't play the Cobra first. That's surprising. Unless they had something else in mind. Okay, there we go. Let's get some attacks in here. I can use my other Thopters to block. Homunculus. An artifact homunculus. Whoa. Like Tezzeret, this guy's arms are made of something. Oh no. They've got some kind of trick. Create a treasure token. 5. I can take 5 here. I really don't want to risk losing Filigree Attendant, and there's so many tricks that kill it. There's not many tricks that kill us, though. And I don't know how keen they are to, I don't know, use a trick to kill my Thopter. Next turn we've got only 4 mana. If we draw untapped land, That's good, but also Chrome Courier lets us gain 3 life if we're lucky. Most of our deck is artifacts, I think. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. About 17 artifacts, and then a couple cards that make artifacts. What happened? What did they do? They pumped the squirrel +3/+3? I wasn't paying attention. Wren's Run Hydra. Oh, yeah, okay. Untapped land is good. Let's see what we can get with it. Let's just have a look. It's another artifact. I don't think I kill them this turn with anything. Extruder and Wave Sifter. We could evoke Wave Sifter, and that gets 2 artifacts into play. The Extruder gains 3 life, however, and that's got to be good enough. And it's 4 mana, although cast the spell for its evoke cost, that also gets us another Thopter. What's more important, 3 life or a Thopter? Like it's 3 artifacts that get 0. Or 1, I guess. So that'd be 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It's not enough to kill him either way. We still killed him twice, or 2 turns in the air. 8. And that's another blocker. They only have 1 card left. Treasure. Yeah, let's get Wave Sifter. I think that's cute enough here. That's pretty cute. Nine puts them down to 7. There's no way I'm giving up my spinner. I think 11, 13 gets him to 3. Let's just do this. 5 should be manageable depending on what they get. Deepwood Denizen? Nope, that's not going to do it. We still basically need our attendant to survive here, and then we win. I suppose if their patrol dies, they could block us. But that's also not a winning position for them. How does this work? We take 2 and survive and lose all of our tokens. So why don't we do this instead? Easy. Down to 5. Don't kill our flyer. Please. Nice. All right, 2-0. Bow, 11301. Oh no, they've got a literal squirrel as their avatar. Haven't we played against enough squirrel kin? Yeah, good hand. Everything the body needs. How did they know what tasty wheat tasted like? Did we cycle here? Just It's a 3/2. I don't think we need to cycle for land here. Oh, that's such a good one. That is pretty good. Hard evidence. Now, if they're going to go to equip the spear, I'm tempted to recalibrate. Yeah. Wow. Sometimes you just need to survive, I guess. Replay it. Chrome Courier. Knighted Myrrh. If we do the Chrome Courier, we could find a land. Lens Flare. That's a good one. Reveal 2 cards, so they'll get to see what it is. Dang, Wave Sifter's good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not enough to cast it. Oh, Wave Sifter is so good. The other into our graveyard. I think we win without Wave Sifter, oddly enough. 1, 2, 3. So that costs 3. Or 2 if we play Knighted Myrrh first. Flying Haste. What else? Oh, that equips for 1. That's so cheap. Taking the hits. Taking the hits so you don't have to. 1, 2, 3. We've got 3 artifacts. Knighted Myrrh. Let's get that going first. And then play this whale. I'm happy to throw the whale in front of the charger. But what happens if we do that? Nothing too bad. Or we could just spend the turn throwing the crab in front of it. Do we have So Shiny in our deck? We have 1. Whoop, cancel. What the heck? Somehow I clicked on the X in the top right. That would have been impressive if I was trying to do it. World Weary. -4, -4. That's serious. Interesting. Alright. Let's get both of these in here. Might as well block with both in case they pump it. Because of that trample. Re-equip. They know we have Lens Flare. This is just going to hurt so much. Four turns of this, huh? What do we want? We could put the charger back in their deck. Did I play a land here? If I played a land, I think I go Kolos here. Yeah, I played a land, so I'm gonna go Kolos here. Put their escape card back in their deck. Attack for 1. Then next turn we can draw and hold up 2, 3. I guess we can't even hold up Lens Flare given that. But at least we can kind of race now. As long as they don't play too many more flyers. Oh, that's an aura, not a sorcery. Nice. Nice. Spinner. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's just enough to cast Flare. And that's just a 3/3, right? Nothing special about that. Keep the pain coming. Because this is a race. We'll get a... If they attack, we'll get a Thopter from the spinner. Then we can sacrifice the clue. If all goes to plan. Depending on what they kill first. If they kill the spinner first, that would suck. 5 damage to creature or planeswalker. You got it. Nothing I can do about it. They might re-equip the thing to the Revolutionist. No, well, maybe. Because we need to kill that imp. We've got more? More cards, huh? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, this costs 2, so we can't even sack our clue here. Oh no, another Mind Collapse? 5 damage to creature or planeswalker. Lens Flare. Let's kill this guy. And block 3 damage. Losing Spinner was not a ton of fun. Ooh, that's good though, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just enough. Just barely enough here. Cast this. That's the most mana we could have gotten out of this. Play land. And I'm feeling pretty confident we can attack? Maybe not. So they kill the Sphinx. We need to keep our Kolos back. Whatever it is. Yeah, not too bad. Puts me in a pretty good position here. The spear, yeah, if they get me down to 3, we're just dead. So essentially we're at 6 life. Like, we can't afford to do much. Now they could kill the Sphinx proactively. Another spear! Oh no. But they're stuck on red mana, so they can't do that much. Unless they start sacrificing mountains. I forget the name of the spell they used to kill us here, but... Huh. Yeah, I'm gonna have to trade the Sphinx with the Revolutionist. If they attack. Which could be worse. Is it instant? I just don't remember anything about it. Do that, do that, do that. Pass it. It's best I can do. It might be an instant speed effect to do 5 damage somewhere. But they'd have to sacrifice a mountain, I think. Yeah, so they get 3 damage in, lose both their creatures, and then these spears can kill us. We have to kill them before the spears kill us, but they cost red to use. Tough. Let's get started. Gloves. That's the first 5. And they're in top deck mode. Can they get a mountain? They've already used 2. What is this called? Mine Collapse. Instant. 5 damage to creature or planeswalker. Yes! Okay. When your opponent has 6 burn on the field and you're at 6 life, but you still win. Feels good. Oh, and we can counter it too. I think we want that. I think we want to counter stuff like that. What else? Mental Journey. Not as good. I'll cut Mental Journey. On the draw, we just want to shave a little bit of time off. And taking turn 2 off to get a land, well, this is especially not good here. This is a decent hand, especially since we get to kind of select the best thing. Oh, that makes it better. That's not one you want to see with Courier, because it won't gain you 3 life. World Weary. I'm not going to go for Sifting yet, especially with 1,500 lands. What is this? Gargadon? Suspend 4? It's a 7/5 trample haste? Okay. Right. I could have told you that. Want to go for a spin? I mean, chances are they kill it, but whatever. Unholy Heat, yeah. Chances are they kill it. Aethersworn Sphinx, I like it. We cast it this turn? No. But soon. 4, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we can cast it next turn. I'll take all 4. Thank you very much. 7/5 trample comes down in 2 turns. Must be rare. It's common? This is common? I suppose it's not a good late game draw. But it's a 7/5 trample? Give me a break. Alright, let's get this guy into play. Cascade into something good, please. Yeah. That comes into play. Have to pay for it next turn, but we can still Piercing Rays as well. Fun. Alright, pass it. Threshold, Cabal, dude, gets +1/+2. That doesn't matter too much. Is that enough to kill this Gargadon? Who knows? Yeah, let's pay for that. And recalibrate. I guess this thing comes in right away, doesn't it? We could just bounce it back to their hand. Fun. Start it all again. Or potentially sack our extruder to try to trade with it. And then, if they mess that up somehow, then we can recalibrate. Oh wow, the whole team's coming in. That's modular 1. 4, 3. These are all vanilla. Great. That's that. That was easy. Easy enough. Sifter plus raise. Sifter trades with this thing. We could exile the charger. It's just a 3-2. Is that really necessary? Get them to 12. Well, Oh. Yeah, regardless, I think we're coming in with the Sphinx. And I'd say it's about time to play this guy. I evoked it? Why did I do that? Oh, sigh. That was dumb. I mean, I guess this will be okay. But that was how on earth did that happen? I guess I just picked the second option. Dang. That's it. Wow. Oh, shoot. I didn't have much left there. That's great, though. 3-0. 3-0 in this little impromptu stream. What did I have left? I had recalibrate and 1 clue. Well, I guess we keep going here, but if we draw like a mana pocket, then and they draw anything reasonable, then the game flips on its head. But they were not having it. A Wave Sifter. I should have just traded a Wave Sifter with it. I had to, you know. Yeah, that was the original plan for sure. But thank you for watching.